This is a great guy. I love him to death. You know, this is like one of the first comics that I met in the game. And we both had the same mission, you know, like laughter and healing through laughter. So everyone, please put your hands together because we're about to go to church tonight. We really gonna go to church tonight. Y'all put your hands together for Reverend J.J. Hampton.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Alright. I am the Reverend J.J. Hampton, the Reverend of Reefer for the Church of Higher Living and Bonding Day Saints. And for a little PSA, y'all ever seen that commercial with the poor bunny rabbit? He comes home and he has like 600 kids when he comes home. You see him come out of the car and he's carrying his little fucking
briefcase.
Thank you. And this is a little fucked up. Anyways, carrying his briefcase, he's walking, tripping all over these kids, gets up, sits down on the bed next to his wife, and he sits there, smiles at his wife, and she holds up that sweater and points it out to like 3, and then it turns into like 9. You can see a little light just go out in his eyes. There's going to be a large number of rabbit suicides. Fucking around. Love all animals. Seriously, love all animals. I don't believe in fucking doing that. But I do believe in smoking a lot of pot. And when I smoke pot and watch TV, I like to fuck around with TV shows. Like The Jeffersons. And The Jeffersons, if it was today and they opened a cannabis dispensary, I can say it now, just rolling one up to get high of that delicious nugget of the kind. Rolling one up to get high, and we're gonna go get higher than the sky. But the bug don't burn and the death don't burn and the bomb. We're gonna go ahead and toke it up and smoke it all night long. Cause we're rolling up to get high of that delicious nugget of the kind. We're rolling up to get high, and we're all gonna get higher than the sky. I have to fuck around with movies, you know. You can't leave movies alone. I dissect the shit. Like Harry Potter, instead of Harry Potter, it's Harry Pothead. I forgot what was it, Hufflepuff school or whatever. Anyways, it's Puff and Stuff and Puff Academy. My personal favorite of all time will always be Reverend J.J. Hampton and the Medical Marijuana Factory. Takes a toke of my buds and you'll feel this pure exhilaration as we toke it across the entire nation. If you take a toke of my buds, you're surely going to feel it. As you go and toke it deeply and exhale out completely. And except for little Oompa Loompas, got little puffy wuffies, little joints and bongs that dance. Wuffy. Here comes a fat joint coming for you. Wuffy, dee. Why don't you come and smoke that joint with me? What do you do when the joint's in front of you? Do you go ahead and toke it 1 or 2? Or do you just let it go right by? Oh, why? Oh, why? Why not toke and then get high? Thank you. I have got to say one thing. Mother God Mary Jane has saved my life. More than once. And it saves somebody else's life, a stupid person, every day. For 41 years, I still haven't killed anybody yet. Thank you, Mother God. It's hard, too, because I got to go all the way into East Hartford. Just getting across the river. There's just too many stupid people out there. But can anybody explain to me, with the amount of dispensaries and casinos in Massachusetts, why every fucking road you're going is like the Grand Canyon? I go to pick up an ounce at the dispensary and have to have a front end alignment by the time I get back home. But no, that shit should be paved in freaking gold.
Should be.
A little bit, I'll give you guys a little bit of advice. If you guys do buy from a dispensary, don't go to the ones that have a billboard. Little secret, they gotta pay for that billboard. If you see a billboard, that's $50 to $60 recreational prices for an eighth. You go up to Northampton, Massachusetts and go to this wonderful place called the Hempest. You'll get ounces for $29 to $39 a gram. For real. Hallelujah.
Amen.
I don't know about anybody else, but I quit drinking 20 years ago. No, that's untrue. I really quit drinking 20 years ago. But what do most people do on Cinco de Mayo? They go to the bar, right? Mm-hmm. I went to rehab. I was not sure I was going to survive because it was in a place called Stoned Again. But I did. Anyways, I quit drinking because me and alcohol, you know, I would say no, no, no in my mind, but when I'm drinking, everything that comes out of my mouth was yes, yes, yes. You want to get married? No, no, no. Yes. You want to have more kids? No, no, no. It comes out? Yes, yes. No! Oh, whoever said sleeping like a baby should be shot? Babies don't sleep. Babies don't sleep. And there's just certain phrases that don't belong together, like sleeping with somebody. First of all, if you're sleeping, you're doing it wrong. And then we might as well get into the orgasm factory since somebody else already did. If you've never had to wear a neck brace afterward, you've never given a woman an actual true orgasm. I was married when I was 16 years old. That's a true story. I married a big woman. Well, in my defense, I was living in Caribou, Maine, and it got 50 below zero, and I was trying to save money on the heat. But come to the truth, I never saw anyone behind her back, because usually she was blocking them. I couldn't. Now, I'm not saying she was big, but every time she walked, the radio skipped. But you know, big women, they are more appreciative. They do extra things that skinny women just won't fucking do. So don't put a big woman down. There's nothing wrong with that. They're like a moped. They're fun to ride till your friends catch you. No. I was young. I was 15 years old, man. I was getting laid. My daddy said, if you find a woman that swallows, you marry that woman. Guess what? Hey. Dad, first night I met her, we ended up in the Burger King parking lot. The sign for the drive-thru where you order is right there. The parking spot I was in was right here, and my friends could see us bouncing up there. So anyways, I was kind of a dumbass romantic. So, since it was the first place we ever did it, first night I met her, for an engagement ring, I gave her an engagement whopper. I'm sorry, that's just stupidity and love, but I ended up giving her a real ring eventually. Like I said, I was 15 years old. Whopper was cheaper. But you know, I probably should have known better, because her high school mascot was a beaver. What is that, one more minute left, Kellz? And also, when I put my fingers in her, and came out with 3 gold rings, 2 watches, a couple necklaces. That was the best vacation year ever. Thank you, good old Tom. No, I've lived in Connecticut most of my whole life. I've lived in East Hartford 41 out of my 51 years of life. I'm an original Connecticut boy. I'm also one that lived in the hood, grew up in the hood, and my dad thought he was going to save me. I was living in the projects. Took me up to northern Maine. I got my first GTA charge. Guess I kind of fucked that one up, huh? Anyways, I believe that is my time. So it was up. Did you give me the light? All right. I believe that is my time. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I appreciate you listening to me. And hopefully you all are leaving just a little bit more and happier than you around.
Give it up for Reverend J.J.
Raggedy.
Careful now, Kellz.